Hello and hello everybody, hope you guys are having an absolutely wonderful time in an absolutely wonderful world. We are out here just doing our dailies again, always on that daily grind set, and it's always happy to be able to have you guys do it along with me, because usually it's a very singleton thing, and being able to do that with other people is just very nice. Let's see what we're looking at here in terms of our dailies for today. 4 ranked matches, 7 matches, always have to reroll the ones play a million games, because nobody's got time for that. You have to win 4 ranked matches, play 10 spells, and then play 20 followers. To play spells and play followers, we can definitely play the baseline Mars variant of the Swordcraft lists. But I'm really starting to get more interested in the Rally version, because the Rally version actually has controlling elements, and it has a lot more spell generation per se. Uh-oh. So I just pulled up the Shadowverse Master tier list, and it has Wrathblood at exactly the soul deck at tier 1. And you hate to see it. Hate to see it. What does Mars Sword look like right now? Still primarily the heroic list. Some people are on heroic entry, plus Morgenstern Maid. Heroic entry is really good if you have that damage proc, because it's just more Mach Knights. I always thought heroic entry should be discounted by Valiant Fencer, but I guess that just makes the Valiant Fencer high roll even better. But it makes pure heroic better in that capacity then as well. But that's neither here nor there. Mars Sword. That'll be if we're realizing that we're just literally not winning games at all. But let's go ahead and give this Rally Sword a shot. How many copies of Galder do we have? Because oh boy, Galder. He is, he's literally rotation bait. I mean, he's never going to be played in Unlimited because he costs literally 7. Follower, legendary for sword. Galder, where are you at? Here we are. We have a Galder Glad. Do we not have a temporary copy of this guy? What? We at least get the temporary copy for free. Fascinating. What was I running in the, Oh, I just straight up don't have a list for it. Whoops. Well, let's go ahead and trade for the temporary card version, and then we'll just have to sub out one. Because we don't have enough of the legendaries right now. So yeah, we're gonna get a copy of Galder. Also, if people saw the recent announcement about the buffs, what are your thoughts? Because, well, mostly buffs, exactly 1 nerf, but it's just like, oh my gosh, who out here is like, we need more turn 5 AoE for 5s? It feels almost as bad because in Unlimited there's like a million AoEs for 4 running around right now. Between the Vengeance person, the Omen of Riposte. Not Cornelius! Why aren't you Galder? We're trying to sort it up in here. Let's make sure that the audio is going to all the right channels. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hi, Memento. I mean, you're getting buffed into being a 2/2. I really don't know if that's relevant, though. I still don't even know how Memento, actually works. What fanfare does it trigger that's not... does it just double up the actual burial rate effect? I'm guessing that's what it means. And, you know how I love my Brand Bronzebeard effects? Turns out, in every card game, doubling is very fun. Doubling is just big fun, whether it be the Dominuses or Panharmonicon or whatever it is. Let's take this. Oh, this is on Triple Lycia. Triple Lycia Nano. I don't like that. Triple Lucius. Oh God. Oh dang. What does Ignidius's list look like? I know Ignidius posted a list a little while ago. Just gonna have to take a look there. Ignidius. There we go. Takatsume. It's on the Avant Lord, which I don't believe we have, but let's go ahead and take a shot. New Swordcraft list. Oh, it's also on winged inversions? Oh shoot, I don't have those yet. Alright, so we're on the Triple Bumpkin, we're on the Metatrons, I believe. Yep. Triple Metatron, Triple Take. Alright, I have double copies of Ariat. That's gonna be relevant at some point. Single copy of Inversion? No! God, why are all these decks running cards I don't own? Man, maybe going through and making sure I had a complete collection of all silvers was not the best choice I ever made in my life. Yep, triple copies of Lyrala, absolutely. Triple copies of our Wandering Night Lad. We got so many Tonys. We got... After that, we can jump up to the 3s. So we're in the 3s, we go for Bab, Katha. Triple copies of Bab, Katha. We have 1 copy of Lucius. We're not even running 1 copy of Lucius. We have 2 copies of Angel's Blessing. Triple Opulent Strategist. Gotta love Opulent Strategist. Triple copies of the Avant Lord. Have that. Only double copies of Weiss on 4. Oh man, I still only have 1 copy of Alice. I'm gonna need to work on that eventually. Double copies of Weiss. We only have 2 Twin Bladers. Ooh. Ooh. There was a list on Shadowverse Master that's on the Agile Bladers. Bumpkin, Metatron, Lyrala, Wonder Knight, Tony, Angel's Blessing, Bab Kappa, Avant Lord, Aggressive Advance. That's a very, very aggressively trying to rally out here. It's a little aggressive. Weiss, and then on 5 we have the Olivias. 2 copies of Olivia and Silva. Also on 5 we have ourselves the General No Maximus. 1, 2, 3. Radiel. Oh gosh. Maybe I just play too much Unlimited. Anytime I see a flippin' 7 drop, I just get big worry. Yeah. So we're on triple Radiel versus double Galder as opposed to triple Galder, double Radiel. We're just gonna... Oh shoot, yeah. Copy of Winged Inversion, shoot. Let's go for... Let's go for this list. It says was only done by a participant. Rally attempt. Deck code. Paste that. What are we looking at here? We're missing a Twin Blader and we're missing a Galder. We can swap out 1 Galder with a Radiel. I do like the idea of having 1 of Radiel. But we're missing an Agile Twin Blader. Is it because we're on like an academic package? No. Do another copy of Angel's Blessing? I think that'll work fine. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh, we're not even on... We're on so little Evo recovery. So what's the idea we're getting off of Tony with this list? It's off of Tony we're getting exactly... We're not getting exactly anything. Oh dang, I really don't like Tony in this list. Uh-oh. Yeah, I really don't like Tony here. Are there any other academic followers in play? Rally 15, getting the detect 2 times return of all this follower. So we really want the evolutions there. Yeah, let me get my Takatsumi, because Takatsumi is crazy. No longer looking at 7 drops. Where is Takatsumi? There you go. 1, 2, 3. For the Bab Katha. I really like Opulent Strategist. Why are we on Aggressive Advance? I feel... What is it? The Rally 10 getting us Big Storm. So this is like Rally and then Storm to kill them. Oh, we're trying to always get Avant Lord off of General Maximus. Oh, so the idea is that you can always get Avant Lord as your 3-drop, because it's the only 3-drop Swordcraft follower. So then you could always get a 2-drop and 1-drop officer. Oh, that's actually really fascinating. Being able to basically always get Storm on your guys. I could see why that's fascinating. I think just having copies of Takatsumi though is too good. I think it's just too good having actual copies of Takatsumi. But with that in mind, that we have identified this, what are we trying to run? Probably just another copy of Angel's Blessing. It's probably the closest fill-in. 3-drop, spell, silver. Yeah, we'll just call that. We'll just call it Rally You. Alright, let's go ahead and throw into our quests. See if this works. Go to rotation, go to Rally You, and let's give it a shot. I really do need to do some disenchanting later in order to see how many vials we got. But also, for those of you who are fascinated in the YouTube or the channels, I did recently get 2nd place. Oh, nope. We don't, wait, actually, you guys don't hear it. Because you guys only have the game-only capture. Shoot. 100% mulligan that. You're on Dragon? Do I mulligan this? I think so. Oh god. We can ramp, that's good, that's good. But for those of you who are interested in the channel, I actually recently got 2nd place at a Flesh and Blood event, another card game that I've been playing. And I'm going to be posting a video about it. So a big hope about that being, having interest to people. Hopefully I don't just die to Noir and Blanc. That would be very, very saddening. Always hate these guys. Remember when these guys used to evolve into being 6/6s? Like, oh my god. Okay, so not 2nd Noir and Blanc. So they've discarded twice, so they have all of their effects live already. Again, we're just gonna Metatron to stop the bleeding. We can then Bab Katha to make it more likely to survive to our evolution turn. And then we could like evolve it, play like Avant Lord plus Warden of Honor. We really need Avant Lord to give us our rally. Like we have General Maximus, which is gonna yeah. We got the Argente. So it forced them to go down on their cards in a less profitable manner. Yeah, we 100% Bad Katha here. So they have 4 damage on board. They need 1 more in order to kill our Metatron. Yeah, we asked them, do you kill our Metatron? Because if they do, then we just play Avant Lord, evolve it, play Warden of Honor. If they don't, then we probably evolve it, still play Avant Lord and Warden of Honor, but we evolve it for the ramp. Although we don't actually do anything with the ramp right now. We have 2 more Bad Kathas, which is good, but what are we looking at? We need to land Galder before they do their Lumior turn. It's like, I'm always okay with them having 1 ramp as like their thing, like it's their class thing. It's always when they ramp the 2nd time that you're just like, where you feel like they're just cheating. Surprisingly, they cannot kill our Metatron, so now we have to ask ourselves a question. Do we ramp? Yeah, we ramp. Oh my god. You'd be surprised to know that we actually do run other cards in our deck. We're not just this. Yeah, and then this trades. Yeah, this trades here. Because this being at 1 is more relevant for later. So now we're able to ramp, so we're only behind them by 2 play points. Alright, they have a 7 turn, and then we have a 6 turn. Yeah. My Gorsh. My Gorsh. Triple ramp. Triple ramp, and they've filtered their hand. Oh god, please stop. No! Fudge! Can someone please explain to us, what we're supposed to do against this? Nani? Also, can we shout out that we drew all of our 3-drops so our General Maximus doesn't pull a 3 anymore? Yeah, we're getting Opulent Strategist back in here. What the fudge? Opulent Strategist allows us to have a board wipe. Again, a board wipe for 5, which is really good. So everything's getting buffed to as well. That's just where it's at.
Moving on.
Yes, yes, because you got to 10 play point orbs. Congratulations. What the fudge?
Exceed your limits. Advance to glory.
Yeah, this feels so dope.
Feel my healing light.
So we can evolve here.
Thunder. I'll show you the fruits of
Kill you. Trade here.
See that?
Deal 1 damage here.
Sis.
This is so silly. What's our rally count even? Rally 8? God.
My golden roar will reverberate in your bones. Instantaneous victory.
For me, so I'm lost.
I'm done with that game. That game sucked. That game sucked so much. Ah! Oh, I forgot to add that point announcement to the thing. We're gonna play our Loot Mars deck. Well, we need to play followers, cast spell, but we also need to kill them. Let's go with Loot Mars. I feel significantly better about that than whatever that was. Mid-range decks are supposed to be cool, but they also feel just so bad. Those feel just so bad. All right, let's start uploading this video though. April. Shoot, why is that a PDF? Did I really export that to being a PDF and not a PNG? We must keep at least a 2-drop. We're probably gonna have to ramp. Let's see if my computer can still run with I open up literally every app. Top deck 1-drop, feel amazing. Have Illustrious Thief that plays an actual 2-drop on 2. Also feels amazing. We might actually get somewhere yet. Yeah, why is this a PDF? I need this to be PNG. Squirrel. Shoot. Yeah, we just play Illustrious Thief in the face. They are very no fortis, Lulu.
I'll show you how an elven princess does it. Hey, let's play. I'll protect everyone. Wouldn't.
That's a
I
dot.
will report the
Yep. Yes, .png. Not as a .pdf, because it's a .pdf. Who are you? You look like a You look like that What? You look like that Dragoncraft card. What do we do here? We could title Gunner into which stuff? So whenever a fairy comes into play, we give a rush. We don't like that. No, we just Defender plus trade.
I will guard
We really need our one of our 1-drops to do the cycling thing.
The will of the forest guides my spear.
You wouldn't.
Yep, Tom Lim out here literally being like, I'll just kill a guy for free. Why wouldn't I? So we get Metatron ramp. We're probably going to be stuck playing our title gunners to help us clean up.
You're done for.
This is not good.
My
This is not good
wings
at
are
all.
what you so for.
Maybe I was supposed to full mole for either Tony or Mars. Because right now, this ain't it, Chief. Yeah, we just play stuff. So what? We're looking at like copies of Shining Valkyrie coming down to wreck our day. We're looking at copies of other stuff coming down to wreck our day. Overall, we're looking at our day getting wrecked in some capacity, and that is not fun. That's not where you want to be. That's just not where you want to be.
Wither and die among the lilies' dark embrace.
Nobilis. Always Nobilis.
A helpful
leafy blossom you will not become.
I'll show you how an elven princess does it.
Yeah, Elven Princess. We hear you, we hear you. Can we give this guy Rush so you can actually target that? Yeah, and now we're in this situation where we can't actually deal with the board! No. God, this sucks!
How I miss the tides.
So what can we do? We can... Each one pings for one, so we go ping.
Fight till my dying breath. Right in here. Elven escape.
Gilded Goblet you,
Right there. Right there.
then the Gilded Goblet face.
Right there. Right there.
We need Mars, we need anyone, please, anyone, we need Tony, we need anyone. Oh gosh! Ugh. Dex can just be frustrating sometimes, and that's okay. That is a-okay. That's part of the game. If anybody's out there, help me come up with a really nice, like, clickbaity-esque title for
Let me hook and claw.
oh shoot!
Hey.
Shoot!
Hey.
Ah
I sense
no!
something.
I mean, it transforms them, right? No, it destroys them, so I still take the damage.
I sense something you wouldn't. Every piece is forged from the heart.
Nice.
Hey, let's play.
Evolve and draw.
I sense something. Hey, let's play. Let's go.
Make a wayward. Waste your something wood. Activate this ambush. With these balls. Strike to draw 2 cards.
Now that was a fight. Hey, let's play. I sense something. Now that was a fight.
Okay, add 2 fairies to hand. Restore 1 defense. Recover 1 play point. Play another fairy.
Let's go.
It's the 9th, so you get one of these things.
Let's play. I sense something. Ah!
I hate this so much.
I should have
I'm so
foreseen this.
frustrated. No! Ay, ay, ay. Just supposed to be dailies, but man, dailies hurt so much more. What do we got? Gosh. Alright. Let's build a rally. Let's... Alright. Let's start by disenchanting an extra. Let's start doing that. Extras. Liquefy. Okay. Thank you. Now we go back to the decks. Rotation. The rally attempt. Only thing we're missing is 1 copy of Winged Inversion. Let's do that. Create. Okay. Save. Alright. Let's play this version of the deck. You know, net decking, I understand why people have emotional reactions to it, especially since this is a video I want to make also in terms of how card games as a medium can also have a lot of insights into identity and how people relate to identity and how identity is a very strong. Mostly because like the deck type that you play is not, again, assigned to you at birth, so it's not going to be something that
You must die.
it's not gonna be something that's like rooted into a bunch of that kind of stuff, but it still is like you finding a deck that works for you. Yo! Yo! Okay, I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this. Look, we got our heal. We got our cheaty card. We have our other cheaty card. We're going second. We're gonna be able to ramp, so we actually have more play points than them. I like this. I like this. Okay, this makes me happy. We have one of the Galdurs we need. So we're going to be able to ramp into Galdur before they have a big pop-off turn, which is
Becoming
nice.
a knight's my dream.
I like this. This is nice. This is nice.
I'll fulfill my duty.
I'm assuming Winged Inversion is partially to evolve something that the opponent has, and sometimes it helps us get a little bit of cheaty heal. So many cheaty neutral heal. Okay, they have Valiant Fencer, but we get to have turn 7 before they get to have turn 7. And that means that we get to pop off Daru. Shoot. So if they have exactly a little guy.
Becoming a knight's my dream. Oh, I'm really sorry.
There's no reason to winged inversion. We just hang on to all of this. We're not going to get away with Cheaty Weiss because the deck is going to just have infinite rush anyways. It will if we play it on a turn where we shoot. No, you don't get to have cheaty cards. Only I get to have cheaty cards.
I'm just a diamond in the rough.
All right, so now we know they have exactly Mars. Okay, so we know they have everything they need, but we also have a lot of the things that we desire. Do we winged inversion or bumpkin recruit? No, there's no point. We do trade here though. See if we draw something.
I told you I'm not some common thief.
Yeah, just another Metatron. Okay.
Let evil burn in the fire of righteousness.
We really needed General Maximus though. That would have been huge. Because our rally count's only up to 4, and that's not great. I guess winged inversion is a little free way to increase rally by 1. Because transforming does count as entering play, even though it doesn't make the guy count as leaving play.
With excitement.
Let's heat this up.
I really wish I opened the copy of Mars. I love that. In terms of like the opening, or in terms of the evolution, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Alright, we still got Baroque coming in here. What's a good title for a Flesh and Blood deck profile? I really need to figure that out. Radiel's not live remotely, so we ramped on this turn. This guy's a 3, 4-2, 1-2. So we can go Avant Lord, summon 2 knights. They both get Storm. Trade. Evolve, we get to hit in here. Then we can play Lyrala. It gets Storm, and we can hit that into the Tony. And then that puts us up 1, 2, 3. That puts us up Rally by 4, so we're going to be up to Rally 8. Then we get to Galdir for when they have their Valiant Fencer turn. Like, ideally we'd be able to land a Weiss this turn, but eh. Well, actually, Valiant Fencer is an Enhanced 7 fanfare. So you might be able to get away with doing Weiss next turn. Ooh, I actually like that. I actually like that a lot. But yeah. Summon ourselves 2 knights. Use our knights. We're gonna swing them in. Let's play Ooh, we could turn one of them into an angel. That would increase our rally to 7, 8, 9. That would make Weiss rally 10, meaning if we fall with Takatsumi on the next turn.
No one gets past me.
Sure, let's do that actually.
I'll fulfill my duty with healing you
So then we go here,
No one gets
here, here, here. I should have done that in a different order, but I was running out of time. Using the damage prevention to prevent exactly one little ping is not where it's at. 100% using Weiss next turn to get up to the rally. Yeah, so this will be 9, get the recovery. Shoot! I mean, it is their leader Mars, so that's kind of sweet. It is their leader Mars, so that is crazy. But gosh, the problem here is that it shoot. It means that Mars will be able to just take out our Weiss anyways. Gosh, that's a problem.
I couldn't do a thing.
Banish all enemy colors instead. So we need to evolve 5 more times. That is going to be hard. Getting the ability to attack 3 times per turn. That's rally 20. So we're not getting the rally 20 anytime soon. We're like less than halfway there. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean our rally count's only 8? Shoot, does transforming also not add to rally? Oh, I guess it never enters play, right? That's what rally means. It has to enter play. Shoot. We're in big danger.
I await your lessons.
Can't fight if you can't aim.
So this guy reduces damage taken by 2, so you also only take 1. Both of these guys die to Mars literally just Frickin' Mars. Frickin' flappin' Mars.
all
Mars.
ends here.
Out here having Bane as the bane of my existence.
Target spot.
But now we're also going to be able to have Takatsumi live. And having Takatsumi live is very critical because we're going to be taking more pings on the following turn. So between Galdor and Takatsumi, we actually have a lot of ping prevention, which I'm guessing is like the really, really cool thing. We need more cheat evolves. We've only evolved 3 times. If we get Olivia, that would be good. Olivia and Silva. Then we play them, evolve,
Just a diamond in the
cover
rough.
3, evolve them, deal a bunch of dabblage. Yeah. They were like, oh, you have a Galdir, we're not going to,
Must be
we're not going to
nice
try to
having
Valiant
talent.
Fencer this turn.
Tremble with fear.
Oh my god.
Excitement.
Man.
You wouldn't.
So they have 2 Banes.
Paths cross again.
Gosh darn it. I guess if the Mars trades in, they die. So then I can try to land the Weiss next turn. But then I need to go Weiss, Takatsumi, use the thing to kill a thing, evolve, trade. And then we count them on them not having someone with them. Yeah, that's good. So that's going to be able to deal 2 damage to the guy.
Wouldn't.
Because they're clearly trying to set up a Valiant Fencer shortly. Oh, they're trying to just smack us for 5.
Missed.
I think we only take 3 though, yeah. So this is actually pretty good for us now, because now we literally do what we're talking about. So we go Weiss, Take, recover, evolve Weiss. Weiss can trade in here. Take spell can kill here, and then we can go face for 5. That's good. That's really good.
Let's polish
Because
that
now we're
potential.
putting them on having exactly,
Let's get this party started.
what's the 1 mana guy that can get Bane? Shoot, what's his name?
You're done for.
Brave Vanguard?
All right, class.
What if we just played around literally everything, though? What if we played around literally everything? That would be trade here,
You're
attack
wide
here.
open.
No, because then that allows him to have literally any one drop. Oh, but this guy has rush. So it'd be playing Wandering Knight, trade here, this guy attack here. So that would require them to... Oh no, because they can't use the Brave Vanguard because it doesn't have a fanfare. Yeah, in that case... Shoot. We need this guy to be as healthy as possible. That is a given. The question is, do we Hero of the Hunt? And I think we Hero of the Hunt later. So we Wandering Knight
I
now.
fight for myself
So this can go here,
Training.
You wouldn't.
and then this can go here.
Your service.
And we're just gonna say you not having fanfare effects is gonna keep this guy alive so that your Valiant Fencer is turned off.
You're still way too
Shoot.
slow.
That's 8 damage.
By heavens, fiery light.
Lightning has nothing on me. You're still way too slow.
Gosh darn it! Ugh.
You wouldn't.
You know, in a
exemplary
funny twist, there was
battles.
actually no way for us to play like that. Even with the Hero of the Hunt, if we did it, like, they weren't killing us with the King's good effect. They were only killing us with Storm Guys. Why is it that... I don't know, maybe I'm just bad at this game. That could be completely what it is. Maybe I'm actually just bad at this game. Which, you know, hurts to think about, but... that could totally be what it is.
You must die. See between my lies.
What was this last? Where did I ask you to? Okay. Going second. Definitely don't keep you. Possibly keep Metatron, possibly keep Take. Against Runecraft. Sure, we'll send it back. Hey, there we go, Wandering Knight. Wandering Knight is so key in terms of just getting that little bit of rally going on. Yep. Maybe I need to just focus on the meta more, because maybe Weiss is just a lot more of a you need to know what's going on kind of thing. We could transform this to make it not leaf play. That'd be really funny. That'd be really funny. Nah.
I fight for myself.
As funny as it would be, it's not practical. Gosh, damn it.
At your service.
Okay, so they have 2 damage here right now. Does Metatron survive? So what if Metatron doesn't survive? What in the world do we do then?
Wounded warrior. Seek succor.
Babcathis, 3 mana, draw 1, heal 1. Feels bad. Top cut Kasai Blitz. Kasai Skirmish deck profile. I need to add that word profile so people it actually shows up under the tag deck profile. Description. Shoot, I have to. Open one of my other videos. Let's go to... Which one do I... Here. Let's get the comment details from this one. Copy there. Paste here. But there's one more tag for audio files that I need.
The legend will rise again.
There we go. That looks good. Okay, so now we get to evolve. We get to ramp. We have General Maximus.
You are done for. My wings are righteous fire. Go forth.
There's always the possibility that this deck is also just bad, and Weiss is more of a unlimited card, because unlimited it's a lot easier to say my game plan is Weiss on 4 and I win, or no Weiss on 4 and I lose. And then again, that's also because that's what unlimited is like.
Quite talkative for someone without a brain.
I've uploaded 20-minute videos before. Why is this one taking so long to process? I mean, I guess it's just an aspect to it. So the only thing I need to do is figure out what I want my description to be. Oh boy, they've had 3 pawns leave play so far. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 pawns. So they don't get a discount on this turn, at least, right?
Follow the righteous path.
Because there's no 0 cost pawn left. They already played it. Shoot! Oh boy. So they are going to get a discount on this turn. Magical King can't be targeted by spells, I believe, so I think I just died. I don't believe wing conversion helps me there. This could be a Weiss game of we say we play Weiss and we just try to survive, but then Weiss is literally dead on board before they play the guy. We can Angel's Blessing plus General Maximus, and that's pretty good. Clears the board. We have double Take in hand. We have our Vaunt Lord. Oh, we got the cool thing.
It won't be long now.
Yeah, so that's Rally 10. That's Rally 10. Right? So I guess that's the really big idea, right? Is that you're able to go, what? General Maximus summons 1, 2, 3 guys. Avant Lord, then summons 2 more guys. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What, that's rally 6. The idea is that you get to go rally 6 off of 1 card plus your evolution point. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good in terms of your rally. But then it's like, what's your payoff for the rally? Because then you're no longer running literally either of these 2. And these 2 are like part of your payoff. Olivia and Silva for AoE 2? That's not too bad. I mean, yeah, it takes out all these little guys, but these 2 get to stay up. And you only recover 2 play points.
Shameful.
Angel's Blessing. We are equal. Magical Knight. Fair enough, fair enough. These guys all get +1 because you met your 18th condition quest.
Back to the training grounds for me.
By 12. We need more evolving. We just need to evolve and evolve and evolve and evolve. So we can go Opulent for the Merchant's Appraisal. We go Takatsumi.
Let's get this party started.
We evolve Takatsumi.
It all ends here.
Reduce the cost of this Hero of the Hunt.
What I call a good time.
Use this Hero of the Hunt to kill this big thing.
Now's my time to shine.
That evolves this. We're then able to weed Merchant's Appraisal for 8 cards in hand. This heals us 2.
Priceless.
This draws us 1 more card in hand, so we go up to 8 cards in hand.
Priceless.
And then we play a Gilded Necklace on you. And then this gives you both +1/+1. We trade like that. So, of course, we have a massive king coming in for 0 play points, which is going to try to kill us. As always. That's just how this deck is. Alright, no king left. Yet. No king yet. And as we force them to evolve their guys on... Basically, we land Weiss on an empty board. We want an empty board, plus we play like a Metatron. Okay, they're playing the check now, which definitively means they have king. They're going to 100% have king. This is how that works. We might get out of here yet.
My masterpiece.
Yeah, they 100% have king. In fact, they might have double king, in which case we're almost super... We're going to be super dead if we let that resolve. Shoot. We don't clean up this board automatically
Waste.
with just Weiss evolve. Shoot. What, we can go Weiss, evolve, winged inversion this, plus Metatron? That removes the most damage they could have on board Crackback. Yeah. It's very weird, but I'm pretty sure that's how we try to win the game, right? So we can winged inversion you. Play a Weiss. Play a Metatron.
Let evil burn in the fire.
Radiel has rally 16.
You are done for.
All right, class.
We've evolved 5 times.
This was foreseen.
God, evolving 7 is so hard. Oh shoot, that winged inversion was my answer to king. Shoot. And they had the winged inversion. Ah, I'm so dead. Gosh darn it.
On prevailing wings. By condemnation.
You're gonna wipe my board and then play the king? Oh
Quite
my
talkative for
gosh.
someone without a
Oh
brain.
my
Our
gosh.
paths may differ, yet our will
The
be
righteous
done.
path.
So we can go Take evolve Radiel on turn 9 or 10. So we need to get Rally. We need 4 more Rally plus evolving 1 guy. So Olivia and Silva is going to be AoE 5. That's pretty good. Very opposite. This thing has 6 health, but that's just how that is. Hoo boy! Oh boy, oh boy. Hello, hello, Bartleby22. Great to see you. We're just out here doing our little dailies. Magical Pond with Storm off the Blitz. Yep, that happens. If they have double king in hand, I mean, I'm turbo dead. There's nothing to do about that. Shoot, what can we do? So we go Olivia and Silva. We're not going to get the Rally. Rally 20 is such a hard condition to meet. So we need to go Olivia and Silva just to AoE all these little guys, because of course we have to. We can go Bab Kappa, that's going to heal us a bunch.
Constellation's blade.
Have you seen the balance changes? Yes, I have, actually. Doom Lord getting himself buffed up to a nice 7 play points as opposed to 6 play points. Love to see that. Mysteria Rune actually getting a massive buff. It's almost funny how much Mysteria Rune's getting a buff on that. We can play Wandering Knight to trade in here. And then a lot of the smaller things, by far, I think it's just very funny that they're introducing more turn 5 AoEs, because I'm not a super huge fan of all that. If we opt Strategist to evolve, does that do anything? We can Taketsumi. I think we actually just play Avant Lord as another Lord, because I'm pretty sure they're going to double king us. I'm pretty sure they're going to try to double king us for death, and then we'll die. And I don't like dying, as one can assume. So yeah, what about your thoughts, Bartleby? What do you think about the balance changes? I still need to come up with a description for my video I'm posting. Yep, Mystica King. Of course they can evolve King, which would immediately take care of my... Oh, what did they do like 10 more again? Oh, they just fall and shot it. Huh. 4.
Do you possess the courage to survive?
That's exact lethal? You have got to be joking! My gosh!
Exemplary battle.
Oh, why did I wake up today? Why did I choose pain? I'm not a fan of buffing non-interactive decks. Playing against Mysteria isn't exactly fun in my opinion, and it was already strong to begin with. Mysteria, it always felt weird whenever I would queue up against it, because I was always on, like, Mars Sword. So it was essentially, like, I either killed them or I died to them. Again, in a very similar idea of non-interactivity, where it's either it happened or you died. Yo, big mood on that. I actually pulled up the Shadowverse Master tier list this morning to see what the results were. Well, the aggregate results were of the last couple events that happened. Very funny to see just them saying exactly Wrathblood is the only tier 1 deck. Which, again, if it was the only tier 1 deck, it's when people start throwing around the boogeyman word of tier 0. Clearly we're not actually there yet, because it looked like tier 2 was very wide, so it's not only decks that are exactly countering Wrathblood, but it definitely isn't a good look. It definitely isn't a good show at all. And by far, Wrathblood is like, come on. Really, it really is Gyaradeath being able to just be 4 mana, 8 damage, which is really good. It makes me think back to the one time in Unlimited that aggro Shadow was actually really good. Again, Unlimited aggro Shadow was actually the whole reason why I was actually back into the game of Shadowverse, and it was on the back of, I believe, Necro Impulse, which is another one of these. It's 4 mana, 8 damage, which is just a crazy rate. It's a crazy rate for the game, as is. So absolutely nuts. I mean, we have our dream curve. We have Mars on 5 with a 1-drop. We have Valiant Fencer exactly on 7. So we're hopefully just going to be able to do our linear game plan and see if we die or not. But yeah, super shocked they didn't touch discard at all. Lumior, super crazy. Them having, at this point, 9 ramp spells in the deck. Also crazy off the White Worms, Argente, and Dragon Oracle. It is something, alright. Just playing Skystrike off, just playing Mach Knight face feels so bad. So I think it's literally just Tony Pass. Of course, we have the very, very funny hand of Mars, Valiant Fencer. And we still have 24 opposites in deck. So we could go triple Amulet if we really wanted. Triple Amulet is never the way, but double Amulet is going to be very good here. They have the Argente in order to be able to both ramp and fix their hand.
The melody as a world.
They have passive healing 4 every turn now that I have to take care of. I want to actually deal with them.
Let us find
Yep.
our happy ending. Moving on.
Yep.
Moving on.
Yep, that was to be expected. Can we draw 2 drop here? Yes, that is very good actually.
With fear.
Because now we get to evolve. This trades in here. We're gonna play Flame Soldier, kill one of these. Flame Soldier trade into the Lilith, go a little bit face. Very, very good.
Sis,
Flame Soldier, kill you.
Evildoers will be burned to a crisp.
is
And then trade here. And then here. Yes, they still have the Mermaid Songstress on board, but we can take care of it that turn. Maybe I bump it for 1. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna get just lapped up with something else. So next turn we also have Mars Evolve plus something.
the world in blue.
If this Mars lives, we're in a very good
Ready
spot.
to
Yeah,
witness my
I think there's no way you just let this Mars live on board.
Each note is a wave. Left
All right, so we are looking at a Lumior coming down next turn, but then we get to Valiant Fencer right afterwards, and we're just gonna hope that kills them.
tremble with fear.
I mean, I've been playing the game for a long while. During that time, Dragon was always tier 1. Recently came back after a 2 years break. Dragon still dominates. I shouldn't be surprised they did nerf it.
Battles finally.
Hey, it's the what? It's the something main character something. It is like the main character deck. So like,
Give up.
there was always something behind it. And again, I don't know why card games keep doing this. I don't know why card games keep having this being one of their core things, especially card games that have a resource system. Turns out, if one of your core tenets is having a resource system that progresses naturally,
My fangs.
it might, in the long run, be very problematic trying to balance around that. You know? Just possibly a little bit. I'm not saying, like, it's impossible to balance around, because, again, it's just a thing eventually. But, you know, it just gotta make you think. So this is not ideal, because it's literally Drowsy. Always gotta hit this card.
So warm.
I think it's just Valiant Fencer, and then we build a board. So we really need a top deck Wind Slicer. Wind Slicer would be really good. Shoot. Oh god, this sucks. Man, only drew 2 heroics. You were here during Verdant Conflict. No, actually. Verdant Conflict is one of the times I was not currently playing. The times I was playing, when did I first get back into the game? I first got back into the game, I want to say, 2 years ago was when I first got back in. We can go here, ping this. Gets a little bit more damage face. Still prevents us with the board. This is gonna be able to attack and get card draw off of this, but it really puts us in an unfortunate position of they're not dead yet. And if Dragon's not dead yet, it means I'm probably dead. I guess the only thing is that Lumior here doesn't single-handedly kill him up the board. Yeah. Hello? You know, whenever they're in the tank, it's because they're trying to be out here calculating lethals. Always calculating lethal. I need to put my teacup down somewhere. There we go.
The dragon's bloodlust will be sated.
Masamune is not Lumior, so that's fine. It's just the next time, whenever any allied follower attacks an enemy follower, deal 2 damage to the enemy leader. Yo, you have the effect of my 2 amulets I got on turn 5 and 6, and you just had to ramp up to turn 10 to get it. It's so weird. Like, it's part of their class identity, like, as most ramped classes are. It's, like, it's the idea of what they're trying to do, but it almost bakes into their class identity you can either open your ramp pieces or not open your ramp pieces. And then, of course, you know, to answer that identity crisis of being like, oh, if I just don't open ramp, I lose, they're like, okay, we'll print you more ramp. So then they always have ramp. And it turns out if they always have ramp, it's really, really good. None of these... Okay, this one heals you 2. So I need to take care of a little Hatchling and Noir and Blanc.
Is yours not flavored?
And you're at 3? Okay, yeah, you're dead. The question is, should you be dead? Now that's a question to have in terms of whether or not Mars is currently balanced. That's something else in of itself. Oh, man. I enjoy Shadowverse a lot. I do think it's a very fun game. Especially compared to whatever early sort of Hearthstone was in terms of its balance, since another one of their core design philosophies, as you can very clearly see in terms of their legendaries that they print and their high-end, is that they design the game in terms of having its mana progressing to also definitively end by a certain point. And having the game have a definitive ending is a different design as opposed to a lot of other things. Like in, say, Magic the Gathering, for example, right? You have your control decks that grind opponents to an absolute halt. And in Shadowverse, it's just not like that. Even the control decks are like, we will kill you. We will kill you dead with like heal pings or playing really big bombs. And part of that is the way that they have the power go up to the higher drops. And I find that interesting and unique in terms of them recognizing they're a mobile game. You know, people want to get in for a reliable 5-10 minutes and then be able to get out. And in order to do that, they're like, you need to have the game have things that naturally end it. And seeing that play through is very fun. I love the evolve mechanic. It adds a very unique dimension into every card. You know, it's almost like every card is a flip card with 2 effects. They have their baseline effect, and they have their sort of aggro effect, and that is very fascinating as well. So definitely, as much as I talk about the game having you know, issues with it, interesting aspects of the design, and you know, them in the core tenet of them wanting to have the game definitively end, sometimes they make the way they end the game too strong, so then it feels like it's almost impossible to fight against those decks. But I still enjoy the game a lot. What are you coming back to play? Like, do you main a certain style of deck? Are you fascinated in a certain style of deck? Oh man, we go here, we go here. So this is the part where we just Prage. They don't have any AOE. Just don't. Yeah, Havencraft. Oh yeah, Bartleby. I am trying to be one of those variety content creators, variety streamers. I like playing Magic the Gathering, I love playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, I dabble in Pokemon TCG, I like playing Shadowverse, I played the Eternal card game for a while, and a video that I'm actually posting onto my YouTube shortly is my top 2 Flesh and Blood Blitz deck that I got a top 2 at a skirmish event this last weekend. So I'm trying to keep myself very well versed, mostly because I very much believe in card games all being able to learn from each other, have interesting effects, interesting determinations, and being just overall an absolute blast. And I love them. And I think being able to learn from every card game, every type of resource management, the ways that the games are different, how do they handle these different questions, I find it incredible. What about PvE card games? I do enjoy those. I unfortunately don't actually have as much time to play those nowadays. The last one I played a lot of, I would say, was Griftlands. Other than that, I play, like, basically Slay the Spire and Griftlands, but I really do enjoy the AoE, or the PvE card games, because I love the aspect that they allow different games to example, and in PvE, it doesn't really matter how tightly you balance your game. Like, yes, it does matter. I'm not gonna say it, like, completely doesn't matter, but it's like, you gotta get away with having your game being just a little bit unbalanced, because, hey, it's PvE. You just get to feel powerful sometimes. And a lot of the really good games execute that feeling powerful so well. Of just feeling like an absolute powerhouse of a unit when you pop off with your incredible power. Going back to the game at hand, we really need to draw exactly Cats or Valiant Fencer, like, now or yesterday, or else we're in big danger. I mean, we go for second Mars. That's always, we always go for that. we really need Valiant Fencer off the top. We desperately need Valiant Fencer off the top, and because of that, I'm gonna play the Metatron, because I know I'm already baked into needing Valiant Fencer off the top. Actually, we could also get the Lieutenant spells. Having the 1 mana cycle for 2 cards is also really good at this stage. Essentially, I've gassed out, I did my aggro thing, down to 5. Okay, that's fine. Shoot! No! No!
Evildoers will be burned to a crisp.
I will fill my duty with
This is so
feeling
bad.
light.
So bad.
Flaming impact.
I'm really sorry.
Is yourself flame repellent or something?
Please, please.
I care.
We need to draw a cycle. We need Bumpkin Recruit. We need Lieutenant's Report. We need Valiant Fencer. These are what we need off the top. Especially since they're setting up the Argent of Demands, which is just going to be an absolute chattiest of a unit. Yep, Short Defense Cheerleader involved this follower, which is another +1/+1. I love how they thought that, like, Alana... No!
Fate cannot save you.
Have you tried Monster Train by any
I'm not
chance? I think I can place it in my top 3 games, not entirely sure though. I guess Viridia didn't give me Storm at least. Come on, come on. Come on!
Well then.
100% needed, you just need Valiant Fencer to get there. I have not tried Monster Train myself. I have watched, I think I watched like Retromation play some of Monster Train, and it looks like a very fun game. But by the time I started hearing about it, I very much was entering basically the pinnacle of university, not being able to have the extra time to commit to like hour-long runs for games. And it's rough. It's rough not being able to commit the time for that. It's also rough having to have a daily quest that involves winning games when you can't guarantee win games. But yeah, so Monster Train has always looked fascinating to me. Having the 3, like, I believe it's the 3 levels of the train, and you setting up your units in a, in almost a auto-battler's fashion is another interesting way, especially as you're able to build and augment those units on each of the different positions.
The night sky.
Yeah, it certainly sounds like a fun game, and there's so many fun games out there. I just, you know, it's always hard to have time. I mean, that's part of why I'm trying to couple up streaming along with my daily quests. I used to try actually streaming, as its own thing. Like, I would try to make, you know, make individually interesting content. Had no time. So, I was like, you know what? I play my daily quests every day. Hopefully people want to tune in and chat while having dailies as well. It'll be an interesting time.
Right on their heels. You got it.
Don't need my tutorial list. Yeah, Shadow versus in your third. What's in your out of curiosity? What's in your first and second then in terms of PvP card games? We have the Tug We have Tony plus Cats. If Tony draws the Valiant Fencer, I'm gonna.
Right on their heels.
You know what? That just means to myself that it's time for me to take a break. Tony draws Valiant Fencer. Time to take a break. Shiny Tony.
I'm just a diamond in the rough.
Okay, Tony got Mars. Alright, okay. Okay, this is actually now a pretty good hand, but hey, look, this is the Bloodcraft deck that did not get nerfed. That's after Hearthstone, which was way too expensive for my taste, Gwent, who was not to my liking after Homecoming. Sorry, I didn't catch your question. Oh, my question was just what your top 2 were, and it looks like you're just saying it's Hearthstone and Gwent. Man, definitely I relate to the having Hearthstone being your first. They actually ended up getting me to watch the game again with some of their new set releases, because in terms of visually appealing card game, I think they have a very good handle on that. They have enough animations for everything. It's varied enough. It's a lot more stretchy, I think is the way I would put it, in terms of their animation style. And, I mean, Hearthstone, I feel like it's just the first one that a lot of people get into. And yeah, Hearthstone is very expensive to keep up with, especially in any competitive capacity. I only ever watched Gwent. I never actually ended up playing Gwent myself. It looks interesting. And I know there's a lot of people who have really enjoyed it. It just wasn't, I just didn't have the flexibility at that point in my days. Brave Vanguard will get +1/+1 in Bane. Yeah, I guess we do that, because these are both heroics for when we do our Valiant Fencer pop-off turn, which we are guaranteed to have. And then we just go base with Cats, because we don't want to hit the extra Demon Maestro pings next turn. Actually, maybe we want to do it next turn, because they might actually be able to Gyaradeath on 6. I don't think they would have been able to Gyaradeath on 5. Maybe trading into one of these would have been.
Away the darkness!
Yep. Just Gwent is dead now, so... Yeah, I did hear about that. I haven't actually researched into it yet of why it happened. I'm assuming there was just issues with it getting monetized and whatnot. But also, freaking Vania. You know when there's a card that's like played aggressively in high roll Bloodcraft decks and Unlimited? You know, this card might be pretty good. This card might be pretty good. This and the Katia the Bloodsucker, they're both just so good. Just summoning infinite Bane bats. Just having infinite Baney Stormy bats is so good. They dealt me 11 damage in one turn. Shoot, how do we deal with this board now? So we can Swift Speed Quick Waiter, evolve, trade into Demon, trade into Vania, play Katana, trade into Vania, and then we play Tony. Yeah, I think that's probably the
You're
best
still
line we
way
have.
too slow.
We evolve you.
It won't be long now.
That cleans up the board at least. I really just want to kill them
Nothing
though.
on me.
Play Tony, Taji Katana Unleashed. So we can go
You're
here,
too late.
here, here.
See you next time!
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. We're down to 11. We might just be dead next turn, especially if they have second Vania. Because Vania on its own represents so much damage.
Together, we'll lay the boom.
Or there's also Gyaradeath. Shoot. Maybe I was supposed to spark the Demonic Maestros previous turn. Oh man. Gyaradeath. Super 8 damage swing. But hey, that's how that kind of stuff. But anyways, Bartleby, it's been great chatting, but I unfortunately gotta go. Again, just as day-to-day life happens, more and more things get eaten up with time. And also to anybody else, if you guys are just chilling out in chat, hope you guys are doing well, and thank you for always being able to tune into the stream. If you're interested, catch the VennerZap YouTube channel, where there should be a video going up at noon today, in about 2 hours, where if you want to catch my second place Flesh and Blood deck profile, go for it. It does require you to know how to play Flesh and Blood, but I do read out every card in depth. It's also my first time doing a physical paper deck profile, which is a lot harder than I thought it would be to do on the fly, making sure you hold the card up to the right angle, making sure you're chatting about it, making sure you're showing it off the whole way. So it was fun to put together, and I hope people enjoy watching it. But thank you guys always so much for tuning in. Next time, catch me on Wednesday around the same time. Unfortunately, no time tomorrow to do it. But Wednesday, we'll just be doing our daily quests again. So wish you guys all absolutely wonderful, and as always, I wish you guys a wonderful day, and please